just hear the rope. Slower. So with a lot of practice, you can vary your jump height, you can vary the speed at which you spin the ropes, but the mechanics are the same. Hey everyone, double unders. What an awesome jump rope move. It looks cool, it sounds cool, it's a lot of fun to perform. It can burn a tremendous amount of calories because it is quite an intense jump rope move, and it's also a gateway to other more advanced jump rope moves, such as the double under boxer's crisscross, for example. So if you're like one of my viewers who recently sent me a message saying that this is going to be the year that he learns how to do a double under, if you're in a similar position as him, you want to learn how to do a double under, then this video could help you. And even if you're a more advanced jump roper, the tips shared in this video could help you take your double under game to another level. I've also got several other double under tutorial videos on this channel, but this one is specifically for those who want to learn how to do the double under, but the tips shared can also help even more advanced jump ropers. So when I first started learning how to do double unders, my form was terrible, so much so that I ended up hurting my upper back because I was jumping so high off the ground, I was bending my knees often, and I was landing on the ground with tremendous force. So my spine was compressing, and because I was so keen to learn how to do them, I was practicing often twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, far more than my body was currently capable at that time. I had not acclimatized to the skill of jumping rope, and I was trying to do too much too often. With poor technique, that's a recipe for injury. Gradually, I started improving my technique, and over time, I eventually was able to do 300 double unders in a row with just a basic PVC jump rope. And better than that is I was able to teach several people not only how to learn how to do double unders, but to do several hundred in a row. And even better than that is people who I've taught how to do double unders and other jump rope skills, they are surpassing me now in some areas. And that's what this is all about. I get great pleasure helping others learn things, but when you see others even surpass you, that's awesome. Then those same people can go on and teach others, inspire others, and hopefully those people can surpass them as well. So that's what this is all about, ultimately. Okay, so double unders. First, I want to talk about a few things without the rope regarding the feet and legs. So just like you would with a regular 2-foot hop, you want to jump rope with your 2 feet relatively close together. Both feet should land on the ground at basically the same time, push off the ground at basically the same time. And notice my heels are off the ground. We're using the toes and balls of our feet. And look at, this is say the basic 2-foot hop. And look at my knees. There's a slight bend in them, but not that much. A lot of people, same as me, when they first start doing double unders, one common thing is they think they have to jump tremendously high. And in doing so, they will often bend their knees, like so. And if you're not landing, trying to minimize the impact, like that, that's trying to minimize the impact. But if you're landing with force like this, that places tremendous strain on your body, your legs, and up through your spine. Another common mistake, people often, myself included, might kick their feet forward like this. It's not only difficult to do, but it's tremendously inefficient. It's tiring and it's very difficult to perform a lot of double unders when you're kicking your legs like that, or you're bending your knees a lot, or another thing, kicking the legs back or bending the knees going backwards, like so. Again, very difficult. So with double unders, you want to try to use good technique. Stay light on the toes and balls of your feet. So say this is the regular 2-foot hop technique that I would use. With a double under, we just want to spring a little bit higher, but not with the legs going back, not with the legs going forward, but rather straight up, and even you almost want to point the toes down a little at an angle, like so. Regular hop, double under. Regular hop, double under. Regular hop, double under. And when you're first learning how to do double unders, even if you're using good hopping technique, you'll probably still jump higher than necessary. Over time, as your technique improves, your timing improves, your spinning technique improves, you might find that you can jump lower off the ground, spin the rope a little bit faster even if you want. So if you're learning how to do your first double under, focus on doing some regular hops just like so, and then say in your mind, okay, now I'm going to spring into a double under, straight up. Regular, hop. Regular, hop. Regular, hop. Imagine the ground is like a trampoline. Push off the ground using the toes and balls of your feet. So push your toes, balls of your feet down in the ground, and spring up. Boom. 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 All the while trying to keep your legs slightly bent, but not overly bent. You don't want your legs kicking forward. You don't want your legs kicking back. Now, onto the arms. When I first started learning how to do double unders, same as a lot of people, they will use their arms to spin the rope, thinking that will help the rope come around a lot quicker. But no, we want to try to keep the rope, your arms, upper arms, relatively close to the sides of your body. Slight comfortable angle in your arms. Some people like to go wider with their arms. Some people like to go more narrow. You can experiment what is comfortable with you. So this is the regular 2-foot hop. Okay, I'm going to spring into a double under. Okay, so keep the arms close to the sides of your body. And one thing with the double under, as opposed to the regular skip, where you are spinning the rope around once. So let's say here, the rope is pointing down towards the ground. Notice I have my thumb on top of the handle, the index finger underneath. It's a great way to hold the jump rope. It gives you great control. I've shown in videos on my channel where I can do double unders, triple unders, very advanced jump rope moves, even just holding the jump rope with these two fingers, the thumb and the index finger. So point the jump rope handle down. That means the rope is coming down towards the ground under your feet. So you do a regular hop, and with the double under, you got to spin it around quickly and point it down towards the ground for 2 rotations of the rope. So there's a normal hop, rope is going under. I'm going to bring it around quickly and point it down towards the ground. Okay, so the rope is coming under my feet for 1 rotation, and I'm just going to spin it around quickly and point it down towards the ground. That pointing down towards the ground action will make the rope spin around much faster. And you don't have to do huge circles with your wrist. They could just be quite small, but you want to practice that motion. Spin down and around again quickly. Down and around again quickly. Not the one hop, but you have to practice spinning your wrist around twice quickly. So remember, we're doing our 2-foot hop, and then I'm going to jump up in the air, spring up in the air, straight up, and when I'm up in the air, I'm just going to spin the rope down twice. Thumb will come under, down towards the ground for 1 rotation, and it's back again. Under for 1, and while I'm in the air, I'll spin my wrists around, point the thumb down towards the ground again for 2 rotations. That would look like this. Single hop. So 2 quick spins of the wrist. Now, the higher you jump off the ground, the slower you can actually spin the rope. So if I'm jumping high off the ground, I can spin the rope slower. The lower you're jumping off the ground, the faster you're going to have to spin the rope. So when you're learning how to do double unders, just focus on springing quite high off the ground and spinning the rope. You don't have to spin it incredibly quickly, but at a decent speed. And with practice, you'll get the hang of it. One thing which you can do, shout out to Jose, when you're doing double unders, you're practicing, simulate jumping with the rope, being spun to the side. Jump, 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 jump. And then imagine you're going to do double unders. Hop, 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 hop. So that is something which you can try doing. So let's put all these things together now. I'm going to jump with my 2 feet together. We're going to keep my upper arms close to the sides of my body. We're going to focus on spinning the rope with the index finger and the thumb, bringing the rope around, down towards the feet, and then around again quickly, and point it down towards the ground. And you don't have to do a big wide circle, just nice little neat circles. Using your wrists, your index finger, and hold the handles with your other fingers for support. Okay, so let me show you a few slower double unders where I jump higher, spin the rope slower, and I'll go into some faster double unders where I jump low off the ground, but I have to spin the rope much faster. If you're learning how to do double unders, you don't have to jump too low off the ground. Just try to jump using the toes and balls of your feet, minimize the impact, and do not bend your legs too much. Don't kick them forward, don't kick them back. Try to jump straight up. Try to keep your upper body relatively straight, relatively upright, and focus on spinning the rope using your wrists. So let's see here. So look at my regular 2-foot hop. Okay. Let's see what a double under looks like from the side. Not too fast. Okay, so the technique for the single hop and double under look very similar. My arms are close to my sides. One key difference is I'm springing straight up in the air, slightly more. And now, a faster double under, which is not necessary when you're learning how to do them. Because I'm jumping so low off the ground there, I have to spin the rope much faster. So that's not necessary. In fact, oftentimes when I'm doing double unders, I will vary the speed. I will perform slower double unders, jumping higher, and then I will jump a little bit lower, spin the rope slightly faster. But oftentimes, it might just be like this. You can just hear the rope. Slower. So with a lot of practice, you can vary your jump height, you can vary the speed at which you spin the ropes, but the mechanics are the same. Keep your feet relatively close together, try to spring straight up, keep your upper arms relatively close to the sides of your body, and focus on spinning the rope using your index finger and your thumb. And air is so cold, breathing right now. Spin the rope, point the rope down towards the ground, bring the rope around quickly, point it down again for 2 rotations of the rope. So if you try these techniques, put these tips into practice, I think you will go on to learn your first double under and then many more. You might even go on to learn 100, 200, and start incorporating tons of other advanced jump rope moves. So just remember, spring right up. Just practice without a rope. Springing. And then throw in your arms, wrists. Okay, so that motion is so important. Remaining light on the toes and balls of your feet. Pushing off the ground. Springing off the ground. Okay, so I really hope this video helps you on your way to learning how to do your first double under in 2021. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone.